Howdy, howdy, howdy! How's it going, guys? It's Captain Panda here again, otherwise known as CC. I'm probably going to be going by that from now on, just because it's shorter and it's easier to say than Cackling Panda every single time. Anyway, this is my Project Ares PvP analysis series, where every week I go over a different map and different strategies and such I used on the map, and I do a gameplay. This is RFV3 by Hobo, Plastics, Apple, people, probably, I think, maybe, but definitely Hobo. Hobo's in there somewhere, so, yeah, it's a capture the wool type map, which means you have to go to the other team's side, grab the wool, and then bring it back and place it on your monuments. So, pretty straightforward right there. I would like to say a couple things before actually getting into the gameplay here. Oh wait, that's a sick move. Did you like that? Where I jumped over and then I grabbed the the water beneath it. Oh, nice shot. Oh, I just hit my mic. Sorry about that. Yeah. So I usually make a bucket per usual, RFV style, capture the wool style, because there's always fire and stuff. And oh my god, that is the most annoying thing ever. But you know. And then I usually always just jump over and grab the water on my way out. And for some reason it doesn't work very well on RV2 because of the one wide water, I think. Don't know why that would happen, but it doesn't make sense. Okay, what was I gonna say? Oh yes, if you guys want to send in gameplay footage and you want me to analyze it, feel free. That'd be pretty cool. I'd totally be up for that. That's the one thing I wanted to say before I started actually getting into the gameplay. So as you saw, I made myself armor, and I made myself a bucket, got my water, because you never know when fire's gonna happen, and did you like that shot? It somehow hit that guy, and he fell off. I wasn't even looking anymore. I always shoot the guys who are pillaring up, because height advantage is very important on pretty much any map. If you have a height advantage when shooting arrows, it's huge. So I like to shoot people who are pillaring, but I don't pillar myself, because I know it's so easy to get shot off. They're making a really nice stair there, which was not a bad idea on their part. I don't really like to help with building across. I like to just use other people's bridges, because I find you get shot off and you waste a lot of time, usually, when you're bridging across. Unless, of course, there is nobody else on your team who is bridging, in which case you kind of have to bridge yourself, or you wait for the enemy team to bridge over, which is also a very another viable strategy, where you wait for the other team to bridge over, hit them off or something, and then you rush over on their bridge they made. So I'm just shooting people, you know, doing my thing, trying to stop them from going up high and stopping them from gaining an advantage on us. As you can see, I built that little barrier on the left side, because I always find it's helpful to have a place to retreat to. Especially on the front lines, you are eventually going to get shot a lot, and you're going to want to retreat. And I put the glass up there because you always want to have a line of vision to the enemy. You always want to. You always got to be aware of your surroundings and know what's going to happen, because you can't just sit there and not know what's happening. So here again, I built that, but again, it's more just for defense. It's really not that useful, and I actually don't use it very often. I think I'll maybe only use it like once more. But it's nice because I get covered from those archers down there, and I can shoot the people who are going up top. So as you can see, I'm lobbing arrows up at them, trying to stop them from gaining an advantage on us. And I see those guys to our left are pillaring on my team, which is good. So again, right now, I'm waiting for a connection to be made between our sides, and I'm waiting for an opportunity to run over and know that I'm not going to die. So you'll see that there's actually plenty of ways to go over to the other side, but I'm not going on them. I'm not running recklessly into them. You'll see me waiting and looking for a spot where there's not going to be that many red guys, and I'll have a very good chance of getting over. And then I'm trying to actually help out here, so I'm placing blocks on the ladder so people don't get shot off. Just, you know, an extra little help, which is nice. I was kind of bored. I was like, I'm waiting for some more bridges to be built up, so that's what I'm doing. I'm helping out my team, and that's what I was doing there. But anyway, yeah, I don't know why I said but anyway. Just forget that. So I'm looking for a good spot. So I see that bridge right there, and that looks like it's gonna be the place where I'm gonna go across. It seems to be the place that's all built up. And this is another little thing. If you build a too high wall, if you just move an inch to the right of the too high wall, and you're below them, so you can't shoot over it. You can't jump shoot over it. But if you can move an inch to the right, and it's just one block wide, you can just shoot them again, which is what I did there. A lot of people think that they'll have cover, but they don't. So again, I'm shooting, preventing them from gaining an advantage on us, a height advantage, which is essential. And you can see they have that giant platform up there, which is very dangerous for us. Very, very dangerous for us. So, right now, I'm just kind of shoring up the defenses, seeing I'm keeping an eye out. I'm moving around and keeping, and I failing jumping mostly, but I'm keeping an eye out, trying to figure out what's going on, how the flow is going for the game, where pushes are happening, where pushes aren't happening, and waiting for an opportunity for me to ride the wave. So you see here, and here I'm just kind of teasing them, getting a sense for what they'll do if I run out there. I do this a lot actually, is you run out onto bridges and then you just run right back, because it gives you a sense for if they're going to come after you, what their defenses are like, etc, etc, etc. I don't know if I do it too much more in this game though, but I definitely do that a lot in RFV2 or other anything, you know? So again, I'm just kind of like poking my head out here, trying to get a sense, a feeling for who's over there. You know, and arrow spam there. I don't know. It's in those situations where I don't know if arrow spamming is the thing to do. Like, that wasn't really arrow spam, but I wasn't fully charging it up either. So, you know. Again, it's mainly the purpose is to prevent them from gaining a significant advantage over us. That's what I'm doing. I'm waiting for my teammates to make the push so I don't die, because I don't want to die. And you see here, there's no reds over here. And I'm like, I'm gauging the situation before I just blindly run out there, seeing if anyone is behind me. But no, that was just stupid. I actually think I did have an opening in there that I could have run for it. Could have gone run for the next wall room, but I didn't. And instead, I come back here, and this guy's getting shot at. This guy's getting hit, and that was stupid of me. That was very stupid of me. I saw that guy getting hit. I should have let him run a little bit more, get those guys, kite those red guys for me, and then I'd have a nice opening. But instead, I run too early, and those guys get a nice, like, collateral kill on me, pretty much. Which is a real shame. And it's sometimes like that, you just get hit off by accident. Well, not by accident, but it just happens. You just get hit off, and well, I mean, there is something you can do about it. You don't get into that situation. But when that situation happens, it's usually just plain chance, because knockback is chance in Minecraft, I believe, that you're either going to get hit off or not. So, I mean, it's a shame, but it happens. Again, I make my bucket, make my armor, get my water. Those are the first things I do, because flint and used to be lava. You can't get lava anymore on RFV3, which is nice. Oh my goodness, let me tell you. But flint, people set you on fire all the time, and that bucket of water is helpful. Well, not all the time, but some games there's a lot of fire. So basically, what I'm doing now is I'm not going back to where I was, because I'm trying to get a gauge for the situation and where everything is happening now. Because I was dead, and that took, I don't know, 30, 40 seconds or something. I was out of the match, and that's a significant time. And you have to catch up and figure out what the pace is and where everybody's pushing and pulling again. And I make ladders here because ladders can always be useful. And I think that pillar like went up to that, but it didn't. I was mistaken. My perspective was wrong. So I made ladders to go up there, but you know, ladders might come in handy eventually. So I'm like, whatever. And I'm like, oh man, they're setting us on fire. And I try to get up here, but I'm not very good at extinguishing fires, and I'm just like, whatever, screw it. Screw it. So I'm coming back down and defending the bottom, because that's where they're going to most likely be coming from anyway, and I want to stop them. So, and I see And I'm making a push here kind of to test a feeling. Because I think I can kind of hide in here and then dig down. But there's a guy there, so I decided to back off because I look behind me and all my friends are gone. So I was gonna die if I stayed there. And this is so derpy right here. I try to get back up here and I just can't do it. Oh my gosh. There we go. Finally get back. Like, whew. Like, okay, that's a reasonable place to push. Then I come back here to see where we push, and there's a wall there, and luckily I didn't fall off the world. I was very concerned that there was going to be like a hidden block. Be very, very careful. If people are stopped at a certain point on a one-wide bridge, it's probably because there's a hole right in front of them. So don't go running blindly into them. And I do that all the time, and it is the stupidest thing, and it's easily prevented. So don't do that. And I see these guys up there, and I'm trying to shoot them off. One down, and I can't get that guy. And I thought he was alive still, so I decided to go shoot him instead. But there we go. That guy's down. And that bridge looks very, very appealing. That's when I'm first thinking. I'm like, I don't see any red guys up there right now. You can see it in the corner, kind of middle left top of my screen. There's nobody on that bridge. There's no reds defending it, and that looks like a perfect spot. But on all these other ground level ones, there's a red guy here. There's a red guy. So my thought process right now is, okay, the bottom ones are covered pretty darn well, so I gotta go up, probably. And this one, that one, looks very promising, because the stairway that they made is infested, as far as I can tell. Just giving myself another little backdrop here in case I get shot again. But there is somebody up here. And so then I just shoot him from afar. There's no point in running in because you're going to get hurt. Use your bow and arrow whenever you can. And this is beautiful. I see this guy helping out my teammate, and I thought I was screwed. I thought I was going to get knocked off there, which I probably would have been. I don't know how I didn't kill that guy. But anyway, so then you'll see I make my move here, but I'm not rushing for it. I'm not rushing for it because I see there's guys down there, and I see that some of them are moving towards the orange wall. And I also think that this guy's coming up, and he is. And I shoot him, and I'm shifting this whole time, by the way, so they cannot see my nameplate. Hopefully they think I'm a red guy. And I see all those red names back there, right there. You see all those red names? I'm like, oh, okay, I'm definitely not going to run now. Definitely not going to run. And I'm going to run to the right side here, in front of me. And you see here, all the red names are now really close to me. All the red names are really close to me now. I don't see any red names up there. I break the blocks, and here's my move. I just jump right over their defenses. Because, see, patience is definitely a virtue. I waited for the opportune moment, and I just took it, grabbed it, seized it, and there we go. And then this here, I know somebody else has already been here. So I know maybe we already have orange wool. So I don't have to worry about it too much, but I'm here to collect supplies. I probably should have just run on to the next war room, because I know somebody's been here before. But it's not that big of a deal. And ooh, did you guys just see that? Did you guys just see that? Oh man. This is the most annoying thing. And here it is back in slow-mo. Look. Wait for it. I open up my inventory, and I grab the arrow and close my inventory. I'm trying to organize my inventory. I accidentally throw my arrow away. There's no other place to get arrows on this map. If you do what I just did, you're bowless for the rest of the match, and you will see that happen here. It is... I don't even realize this yet at this point, but you'll see here, I see that guy and I'm trying to shoot him, and I can't shoot him. I'm looking through my inventories, I'm like, I don't have any more arrows? What? And this is bad. I'm like, oh, this is really bad. I'm looking for where the arrow could have gone. I'm like, where's the arrow? Where's the arrow? I need an arrow. It's ridiculously I mean, that's really hard to come back from. Uh, don't, whatever you do, don't lose your arrow when playing, when playing RFV3, guys. It is, oh, I am like freaking out right now. Like, seriously, I'm at a severe disadvantage. I'm in the war room. I was doing so well this match. But, you know, you gotta go with the blows. So, alright, this guy's ridiculous, by the way. He just owns me. I don't know what it is, but, oh, and this guy comes behind me. That doesn't help. Anyway, so now I know it's gotta be melee. It's gotta be melee. There's nothing I can do. So I grab my strength potions. I always grab the strength potion, by the way. Always go to the top, grab the strength potions. They are very, very, very helpful. So I know it's got to be melee, and I've got to kind of kite them all into a melee situation or something. I'm not really aware of that at this point. At this point, I'm still like I'm still playing the way I would normally if I had a bow. But oh man, some of these people just own me in PvP. I don't know how, but I almost die multiple times. Please retreat a lot faster than I do. I stay out there way too long, and I come down to half a heart at one point. So please, please, when you're in the war room, fight a little bit, but your main goal is to stay alive and accidentally waste the strength potion, but oh well. You have plenty of strength potions, so. I see these guys, and what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to sprint out there and hit them off, at least at some point. Anyway, I come in from a different angle this time, and look at that. I feel like he's miles away from me, and I just get destroyed. But, oh man, look at this. 1.5 hearts, 1.5 hearts, 1 heart. Yeah, you guys should retreat faster than I do. I thought I could take him because I had the strength potion on, right? Which I don't think I actually do at this point. I think it wore off, and I didn't realize that. Because that strength potion is deadly. It is very, very good. I'm looking for more strength potions at this time. Because, again, melee, I'm going to have to be using a ton of strength potions. I'm like, thinking maybe I can bridge out across and then jump down like I did at the beginning of this match. But I don't have any arrows to shoot at them with. And I'm thinking, oh, maybe this guy has an extra arrow? It doesn't hurt to ask, right? So, it doesn't hurt to ask. Even though I now know it's impossible to get another arrow on this map, it doesn't hurt to ask, because maybe if he did, it would have been much easier. So again, I'm just trying to sneak up, get a couple kills here and there, slow him down, but I'm limited. I am very limited, and at this point I should just throw the bows away. They're wasting inventory space. There we go, that guy's dead. And see, I knew there was another iron guy around here, and that's why I didn't run, because I knew there were more. Ah, see. And I knew that if I ran right now, there would be they'd just come after me, and I'd die trying to get over that barrier, so. One thing you want to do when you are in the war rooms, and RFV3 in particular, is get rid of all the cobwebs in there, because they are a pain, especially trying to get through those 1 block wide holes. You want to be able to have as many entrances into your safe haven as possible. So get rid of them before you even go attempt to PvP. I didn't do that, and it just is very, very annoying. So I'm shifting here, trying to wait for him, and then I'm going to try to hit him off, but my sprint key fail, and I can never hit people off, apparently. There we go. Got 1 guy down. Yeah. So feel free, use those golden apples as much as you want. Use them all the time because they are helpful. And I grab myself some more strength potions because strength potions are good. I'm like, yeah, I'll grab myself a weakness potion. Why not? I don't think I've ever actually used a weakness potion in RFV3 before this match before, but I was kind of at a loss for anyway, their weakness, I have strength. I'm going out there and I'm gonna cleaning up house right here. There we go. Killed 3 people right there. Admittedly, there's still a lot more iron guys in there, so but it's doing something. You have to start somewhere, and again, I'm trying to hit maybe a couple people off, but again, I'm just getting owned in this 1v1 PvP, so I'm not even considering staying out there for longer than needs be. Again, I'm just trying to pick them off as much as I can. 1 guy down. 1 more guy down is 1 more guy who's not defending. Again, I'm trying to hit these people off, but my sprint just does not want to toss these people back. I don't know what it is. Don't know what it is. And oh man, those arrows just keep me from going in. One wide, 2 block high, 1x2 entrance. Oh my gosh, it's so annoying. Just be aware of that when you are playing this map, that it is hard to get into those, especially under PvP. Look, 2 guys down right now, hitting them off, 3 guys down. That's a lot of guys down right there. I realize that my PvP is working. I'm clearing it. One guy over here, and that guy's clear, and I see there's one guy there, and I'm going for it. Go for it. You see the opportunity when you killed a lot of guys recently, and there's not that many people. Go for it. But you gotta make sure nobody is aggroed on you. Is that the right word? Yeah, I guess it is. Nobody is aware. Nobody is hunting you down. So I'm going in here, grabbing the pink wool. And there wasn't many people guarding this wool, so I'm thinking, okay, if I grab this quick enough, I can head on back to the next wool too. And I see there's a lot of people in here, so I'm thinking, oh wow, okay, we're probably gonna win this, but am I gonna be the one to win it? Probably not. There are a lot of people here that are probably just as good as me at getting back. So again, I'm thinking right now, okay, I gotta get rid of those cobwebs, because remember what happened last time? Yeah, that was a pain. So don't let that happen. Get rid of those cobwebs. That's what I was talking about earlier. See, people do have flint and steel. There's fire. That's why you have your water bucket. And you're getting pelted with arrows when you don't have a bow. When you don't have a bow and arrow, and you're getting pelted with arrows, the best thing you can do is just wait. And yeah, I'm trying to destroy the fences that they're making. Trying to PvP these guys, but again, I just get owned in PvP. I don't know what it is. Don't know if it's me, their connections, my connection, or whatever. But like, I just get knocked back like crazy right now. But anyway, one guy down. Thank you, strength potions. Again, I'm destroying their fences, making it easier for us to run into the lime wall, which is over there, by the way. So, hit that guy, hit those guys. I see both of them are down, and I realize that they're both aggroed on the other person, and I'm running for it. I didn't see anybody else coming this way. And I block up my exits. And the reason I went through that is because I knew the glass was there. I knew it was 1 block high gap, and I knew you can break glass very easily. And boom, here we go. Oh yeah, I'm in the lime wall. And mind you, this is without an arrow. So this is a very good tip here. When you are running wools on Capture the Wolves, always, if you grab one wool, always make sure to grab enough so that you can place more than one in another wool chest. You'll see I wasted a strength potion, but I'm repairing my armor because my armor is running low, which is why it's always a good idea to never throw out your armor, because you never know when you're gonna need it. So right now there's a guy with diamond armor there. This is gonna be tough. But I see we just got the orange wool, and I believe I saw that guy at pink. And I'm like, okay, it's probably GG, but never assume it's GG. Never. Always keep playing like you're gonna be the only person there who's gonna be able to win it. Always play like that, because it's gonna give you the best shot of winning. So I see that sky bridge, and I'm like, okay, I know we're probably gonna win, but I'm gonna go up there and just ride that to victory. I see the next wool's place, and I know it's gonna be GG soon, but I'm still playing. GG. Great game. It sucks that I did not have a bow for most of it. That's how I play RFV3. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys all in another video. Bye-bye, guys.